So recently, I've been brainstorming some more creative and unique video ideas, and today I believe that I've come up with a video that is definitely unique. Why this makes literally no sense. I shouldn't even have to really summarize this, but in Season 1 we found out that Zane was actually a robot, or a ninjroid to be precise, that was discovered in Episode 7 of Season 1, titled TikTok. So before we even got to that stage, the rest of the ninja assumed Zane was really weird, and they didn't seem to like him as much, mainly just because he was different and kind of weird in their own words. But what caught my attention as all of this happened was, seriously, how did nobody know Zane was a robot? He must have felt robotic. In later seasons, Zane has also made robotic thud sounds when somebody touches him or when he falls, you get what I mean there. So it must have been kind of obvious that he was made out of some kind of metal. His hair as well. How does he have hair? It must look like humanoid hair in universe, because if not, I'm sure somebody would have realised it before the big reveal that he was a robot. How does he eat food properly? The list just goes on and on and on. Now, unfortunately, we don't actually have an official answer to any of this, really, but I guess this is a golden example of Ninjago cartoon logic. Realistically, there would have been at least something that someone would have noticed, but nope, instead it was surprising to everyone. But I think the most surprising and most weird part of this is the fact that Zane himself was shocked to find this out. Is there really no way you'd notice if you were a robot? Zane definitely would have felt himself at some point throughout his life, which means he either realised he was made out of metal but thought nothing of it for some reason, or he's actually made out of materials that feel absolutely identical to a human, which I think is extremely unlikely as there was no mention of that ever, and from what we saw, Dr. Julian didn't have access to that kind of cutting-edge technology. In fact, I doubt it existed when Zane was built. So considering everything I've just said, I do believe that cartoon logic is the answer here, and that's probably the answer we'd get if someone like Tommy Andreasen did respond to this question. It's one of those things that you probably shouldn't dwell on and think about too much, which is totally fine, I get it, but there's still another part of me that wishes we just had some kind of official answer regarding all of this. But in summary, I believe this is one of Ninjago's strongest examples of using cartoon logic to get their way out of certain situations. With this being said, please do feel free to leave all of your own thoughts regarding this down below in the comment section. I would love to hear some new and fresh thoughts regarding all of this. If you enjoyed today's video, please do feel free to leave a like on it. If you're new here and are interested in more content similar to this, please also consider subscribing to the channel and turning on the notification bell. With all of this being said, I will see you all in my next one.